Woo! What's going on, Facebook? It's Wednesday, and what are we doing? We're going to hold a meeting today, so Facebook, go find our people and bring them on in here. And boom. What's up, Thomas Thatcher? Mr. Tom Socks, nice to see you, buddy. Justin Slaughter. We're going to go back to the back here. Joe Fuentes, nice to see you. Lisa Bunch Myers, nice to see everybody today. We got some good stuff. All you salespeople, you're going to love to listen to this today because this isn't about sales tactics. This is about customers. And you're going to want to have said this a long time, but I'm going to say it. Okay? This might be a good one for you to share to your customer base because it's coming from me and not from you, but maybe you want them to hear this. Johnny Murray, Brian, Scott Mitchell, nice to see you all. Hope you're having a great day. We got a great meeting this morning. But let me go over a couple things ahead of time. I want to thank Tony Tito Washington last night. We had a great time on Sales Hustler Spotlight. We spotlighted his life and his career. I like the man. He's a great guy. And I wanted to get his name out there, guys. So I had a great time with him. Guys, guess who we have next week? Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to release it right now. Maybe you've heard of him. If I told you a gentleman in this country sold 140 cars a month, what would you think? Whose name would pop into your mind? Yes, you got it right. Frank Crinetti. Yes, Frank Crinetti from Piazza Honda, and he has sold 1,000 cars already this year. Yes, you heard me, 1,000 cars. He sold 140 some in 1 month. So we're going to have him on. Everybody wants to know how somebody does that. Okay, how do you deliver that many cars? I know one Saturday he delivered 18. How does he do that? I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to spotlight his life. I want to spotlight his career. Okay? So remember, next Tuesday, Frank Crinetti, all right, on Sales Hustlers Spotlight. Pretty excited for that one. I'm excited. Now, I also want to tell everybody, I want your help. Okay? I would like your assistance. Woo! Almost fell. This Thursday at 3:30, I'm going to be on a show. I'm going to be on a show called Auto Dealer Live. Have you ever heard of it? Well, if you haven't, I need you to tune in. I need you to come on in, all the supporters that support me, because normally they give you a topic to talk about. Not this week. We're going to have general discussions, and I'm going to spotlight some of the things I don't like in the car industry. Culture, things like that. Okay? It's going to be an open forum conversation with people in the car business. I'm going to be a part of it, and I would like for all the people that follow me every week to come check it out. Okay? You can go in there, you can put your comments in there. We're going to be asking questions or answering questions. It's going to be a good time. So Thursday at 3:30 on Auto Dealer Live. If you don't know how to get there, contact me. I'll give you the link. Okay, guys? So hope you all are having a great day. It is the first of the month, and we are ready, right? Might as well get this thing kicked off right. Now, what is this about today? Well, I have some things that annoy me about customers. You do too. I know you do. Everybody does, right? The problem is we're never able to talk about it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Okay? I'm going to try to help my customer base and all the customers out there, help them buy a car. All right? They're like, well, I don't have any problems buying a car. Well, sometimes some of the things customers do hinder the pursuit to buy a car. They make it tough on themselves. We know it. We go back up and talk. We're like, oh my gosh, can you believe this happened or that happened or this happened? This is going to be interesting. I put down 7 things that annoy salesmen. 7. Okay? And if customers stopped doing these 7 things or started doing these 7 things, it would make it easier on them to have a transaction. They wouldn't hate the process so much. They hate the process because of some of these things that I'm about to go over. Okay? Interestingly enough, it's the same things the salesmen hate. Yeah, so we all hate the same things. Why do we keep doing it? All right? Share this on your page. I guarantee you some of your customers might watch it, and they might change a little bit of their thought process, and it won't come from you, so you won't be mad. They won't be mad at you, right? It came from good old Shawn, and they don't even know me. All right? So I've got the 7 things that drive us nuts and hinder customers from buying cars. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. What am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to make it easier for a customer to buy a car. These 7 things drive customers nuts and salesmen nuts. So why don't we talk about it and change it? Well, that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to talk about something different. We do a lot of strategy, we do a lot of motivation, but this one's just about fun. This is the things we all gripe about, we all hate. So why don't we just expose them? Why don't we just talk about them so we don't have them come up anymore? Number 1, how can you do a better job at buying a car? Number 1, treat the salesperson with respect. This is a big one. I notice a lot of times as soon as the customer gets out of the car, some of them are disrespectful. They're scared. I understand. You've heard a lot of bad things. I understand. Okay? But that is no reason for you to treat that salesperson with disrespect. Okay? They're just here just like you. You know, they're employed just like you. They have a job just like you. They're just trying to do it. Now, I know in your back of your mind, you're thinking we're the adversary. But the problem is if you look at us as an adversary, okay, then it builds a lot of tension between us, and it doesn't have to be that way. You know, the car game is not like what it used to be. I know my grandpappy must have been a bad guy, and he did things differently, okay, but we don't anymore. It's pretty good, I promise. So you don't have to go in here thinking we're an adversary and come across and treat us with disrespect. We're a person just like you. We have a family just like you, and all we're trying to do is do our job. If you help us out and don't treat us so poorly, we probably can get on the same level as you and help you, guide you down this process. All right? So number 1, treat the salesperson with respect. Number 2, drive the car. What are you doing? We are here at a car dealership. You did 12 hours of research online. You narrowed down the cars you want to look at. You already have the pricing online. You already know what your trade is worth. Why would you even come to the dealership if you didn't want to drive the car? I don't get it. Now, I know it's our responsibility to convince you to drive the car, but if I do that and you say no, why did you come? You could have sat at home and got the pricing. You could have sat at home and got the trade value. You could have called up here and negotiated a price. You're here because you need to drive the car. How do you know if you like the car or if you don't drive it? It makes no sense. I know in your mind you've been taught by people, well, don't drive the car because that's a commitment to buy, or it puts you further down the sales process. That's hogwash, guys. You can't figure out if you like a car or don't like a car if you don't put your butt in the seat, turn the engine on, and drive down the road. It doesn't commit you any more than you coming in here, all right? We have to know if you like it or not. You do. You did all that research, you narrowed it down, and then you come to the dealership, and when a salesman says, let me go get my plate, we're going to go for a little spin, and you say, oh, no, I just came here to look at the cars. Come on, guys. That's silly. Drive the car. You wouldn't buy shoes without putting them on your feet, and you're not going to drive a car or buy a car without driving it. So guys, that's hogwash. Drive the cars. All right? Number 3, be open and interactive to your salesperson so we can help you. I can't help you if you won't let me talk to you. If you're very cold or dry or you won't let me build any rapport. It's very hard to help somebody. How am I supposed to help you? That's my job. You came here today. It's not like I went to your house. You came here to my house. You need information. Let me help you. Okay? But the whole back and forth, I know you're worried that I'm a bad guy, but you won't know that until you open up and see the true person I am, right? I want to help you. I genuinely want to help you. And so do all the salespersons across the country. Okay? We're very skilled. We know what we're doing. And if you just let us help, we can make this process easier. You hate the process because you think we're bad people, but we're bad people because you won't open up and learn about us. Let your walls come down. Let us ask you the right questions. Answer them with correct answers, and then we can help you through this process. So remember, number 1, treat the salesperson with respect. Number 2, drive the freaking car. Number 3, be open and interactive. Let us at least find out who each other are and if you like me. All right? I can help you if you open up. Number 4, oh, you guys are going to like this. Salespeople are going to love this one. Third base coach. Now, for you guys out there who don't know what a third base coach is, that's when you want to buy a car and you bring in your old friend. We'll call him Tom. Old Tom wants to come in and make sure you get a good deal, make sure you get a good price, and he's like your neighborhood guy that seems to know all about the cars, and you feel like you're better off by bringing him. Now, I want you to know, I don't mind if you bring him. In fact, I enjoy it, okay? But I need old Tom, Mr. Third Base Coach, I need him to know what he's talking about. That's the biggest problem. They bring these people and they're like, yeah, I bought a lot of cars in my life, and they don't know anything. They did no research. They don't know the price of cars anymore. They don't know what a trade is worth. They haven't done any research, but they came in and they have to feel like that they bring value to this, right? So here's the poor little soul here. They want to buy this car, and old Tom, the third base coach, he wants to bring value, right? He wants to make sure old Mary knows that Tom is important, and he gets some crazy, stupid offer that nobody in the world can do, okay? And he hurts the deal. He's not helping. He hurts the deal. Now, I don't mind you bring a third base coach, but I need the third base coach to know what the heck they're doing. You're there for a reason. Do your research before you come in. Know the pricing. Know the trade-in. Okay, when you come here, don't give some outlandish price that nobody can do. All right? So it's just something that bothers me. Third base coaches, they bring you in to help, not to hurt. All right, next one, number 5. I need you to understand it takes me more than 10 minutes to do my job. Okay? I know you showed up with ice cream in the car. I know your dog's in the car and it's hot. Okay? I know we just spent 2 hours landing you on a car, driving the car, doing the numbers. We agreed to the numbers, and now you want me to get you in and out of here in 10 minutes. Okay? I can't do that, guys. Understand my job is just like any other job. There's a process to it, and it takes longer than 10 minutes. If I came and did your job with you, can you do it in 10 minutes? No. But it seems like forever, everybody always has 10 minutes. Okay? And they wonder why in the car business we say, oh yeah, we'll get you in and out. Okay? They wonder why it gets dragged along because you keep giving us 10 minutes. How are we supposed to do it in 10 minutes? Look, we spent 2 hours out on the lot. We came to agreement on price. It takes longer than 10 minutes now to get you through the rest of the process. Understand that. Okay? I can't do it in 10 minutes. All right. Number 6. Get a written, okay, pricing sheet. So whatever dealership you go to, how many times does that salesman say, well, it looks like we found the car for you, okay? You had a good drive, you like me, everything. Let's go get pricing on it. No, I don't want to see pricing. Wait a minute, come on. Why don't you want to see pricing, okay? First of all, how do you know if, I'm sure pricing is going to be part of the process of narrowing your selection down, right? Okay? And if you want to go shop, don't you want to have pricing from each place? Why wouldn't you want that? I don't get it. I don't get it what it is. It's something about a switch when it comes to price. They get scared. Guys, it's okay. It doesn't commit you to buy. But I'm going to tell you what, anything I buy, I want to know the price of it, right? I'm not just going to walk in and say, no, don't worry about price. Go ahead and write that thing up. Of course you want to know price. So you're here. We just spent 2 hours together. Why not spend another 5 minutes and get you the accurate pricing? So if you do want to go home and shop, you do want to go look at multiple brands, you at least have something physically in your hand that has pricing. Would that make sense to everybody else? Makes sense to me. Come on, customers. You're getting in your own way to buy a car. I know you're scared. I get it. But things aren't like they used to be. We're here. We're professionals, and we just want to help. The last one. Number 7. This one's a great one. How many times salesmen out there, somebody's looking at a $30,000 or $40,000 car and you ask them what their budget is or what they're trying to accomplish and they say, oh, about a $250 payment. Come on. Are you serious? Understand that somebody's been looking for a $300 payment for 30 years when cars were only 10 grand. Cars are more expensive nowadays, guys. $250 payment does not equal 30 grand, okay? Nowhere. Ever, okay? Be understanding, be sensible. When you come to a dealership, have general expectations of what you should be on. Do your research a little bit, okay? Don't come in here and think you're looking at the $30,000 car and you're going to walk out the door, at $250,000. It just doesn't happen. The math doesn't work. So guys, understand that 200 does not equal 30 grand. So let me retrace my steps, guys. All the salesmen out there, I want you to understand I got your back. Customers, I got your back too, but I want you to understand that these are the things that are hindering you from buying a car, from making a friend at the dealership. You think we all suck because you're building those walls against us. You won't let us help you, okay? I want to help you. I'm a professional in this business, okay? I'm very good at what I do. Obviously, you watch me out here every day, all my customers. You know I'm good, but your salesman is just as good, or could be, but you won't let him help you. So let's retrace the steps. Number one, treat your darn salesman with respect. When you get out of the car and they say hello to you, don't be cold to them. Don't give them the cold shoulder. When they ask you questions and you won't answer them truthfully, okay? Or when they, just in general, I feel like sometimes that customers feel like we're in an adversary role, that they have to treat us as inferior humans. I'm not. I'm not an inferior human. I'm just like you, and I'm here to provide you a service. Let me provide it. Treat me with respect while I do it. Number two, drive the stupid cars, okay? I got all the respect for you in the world, but why would you come buy an expensive vehicle, okay, from anybody if you didn't drive it? So guys, while you're here, while we took the time, while you got in your car, while you got dressed, while you drove up here, you already did 12 hours of research online, you found the car's selection that you want. Why wouldn't you drive the car? Just drive it. It doesn't commit you to nothing, okay? But you can't know if you like it, and you can't know if you don't like it, unless you drive the thing down the road and say, okay, I like it or I don't. Number three, be open and interactive to the salesman, okay? This is hard. This is hard when you won't let us build any kind of rapport. You're dry, you're cold, you got your arms crossed, you're walking around when we try to present ourselves to you, you're not very accepting. It's hard. It makes it really hard, and it makes the whole process very tough to do. So guys, open up a little bit. Let us be interactive. Let us help you, okay? Number four, third base coaches. All right. Customers, if you bring somebody in here to help you, make sure he's done his research, him or her, okay? I'm tired of the guy who wants to be the big shot, okay? He wants to look like he has value. He wants to look like, yeah, I know everything. The guy in the neighborhood that knows everything, and you bring him thinking he'll help you, and all he does is hinder the situation. He hurts it. He sets you back weeks, okay? Because you go dealership to dealership to dealership, and this guy gets blown out everywhere, okay? Because he doesn't know anything. And he wants to be a big shot, okay? Bring a third base coach, fine. I like them, but I want them to be knowledgeable, all right? Number five, understand it takes more than 10 minutes for me to do my job, okay? I can't do it in 10 minutes. You agree to numbers? It takes longer than 10 minutes. I can't get you out of here in 10 minutes, okay? If you show up and you got ice cream in the car, you got your dog in the hot car, you got your baby in the back, you got 5 kids, I can't do my job in 10 minutes, okay? Don't even stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that, but you know what I'm saying, salespeople, okay? It's very hard. I can't do my job in 10 minutes, all right? Next, get a written pricing sheet. Why would you leave any dealership without a pricing sheet, okay? Every single customer should go to paper. If they like the car and it might be an option for them, they need to know the price of it, okay? So customers, it doesn't commit you to buy to get a price. Go in and get a price. Walk out with a pricing sheet, okay? Detailed. Also, this helps you, customer, because somebody can blab some numbers out to you when you're getting in the car. We call it putting them on a rocket. Okay, yeah, what if I did $250 on that car? And you're like, okay, so you go to the next dealership and they say, well, that guy could do $250. Well, did you get it in writing? No, you didn't get it in writing because he can't do that deal. He was just what-ifing you, and if you would have got a pricing sheet, a real, true pricing sheet, you would have known. Okay, now last one. Understand that $200 does not equal 30 grand. Understand, guys. $200 does not equal 30 grand. You've been coming in for 20 years trying to get a $300 payment, and you're still trying to get a $300 payment when cars are 50 grand. Okay, doesn't work anymore. The math does not work. Understand it. Okay. Now, I hope this helps. I know I'm going to probably make some people mad, but it's okay. Salespeople, I got your back. Okay? Customers, I still love you. I hope you take these and it resonates with you. Okay? We don't want adversaries. We want friends. We want to help you. Our job is to help you. Okay? I'm very good at what I do, but you have to let me. You have to let me. All right? If you don't let me, I'm hindered. So guys, I hope this helps. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.